blah 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 blah. Ugh. Alright then. Let's get this party started. There we go. Just had to share all my links, so now everybody knows that I'm going live. Oh yeah, there was an update. Guess I forgot about this. Hope it doesn't take long. I haven't played this game in like a long time, so I'm I guess I did. I really haven't played this game in a long time, so that goes to show how out of the loop I am if there was a new update. Might as well. Like, I doubt the update changes anything that matters, and I was playing the game fine before it. So I'll probably just start or wait for people to come in, and then get into it. Let's see what else has been going on. Lately I've been taking classes on Blender and Unity, making slow and steady progress in my Blender classes. 3D modeling is it's very how do I put it? It's interesting how there are a lot of solutions to a lot of problems. Like at least with but then again I haven't really gotten that far. Like so far I'm just working with like basic shapes to put things together. Like mostly just stretching, folding, arraying, that kind of thing. Learning how to turn a square into a Mayan pyramid. One minute, it looks like I messed something up in one of the links I was sharing. There we go. Now the link on my YouTube community post should be there properly. Should be a lot more enjoyable to play this since I managed to get someone to help me evolve my my Murkrow into a Honchkrow with a Dust Stone we traded. Got to give him a Kadabra. I mean, yeah, he traded me a Kadabra and I traded him back an Alakazam. That was a fun little moment. Maybe it's probably a good thing that I do download this update, because like in the last sessions I was streaming this, like I was extremely annoyed that I had to like watch my Pokemon following Pokemon clip through things. Like it annoyed me to a very extreme end. Like if I can, Voice61234 are saying, hey man, happy you're here, glad you're commenting. I figured out how to get my stream chat onto the video overlay, so you should be able to see your comments on the stream or the video now. That'll make things a lot more interactive, so people can actually see. That way, if I end up accidentally skipping any comments or anything, people will actually be able to see it. Alright, there we go. Updates download installed. Hopefully I'll be less annoyed. By popular demand, we're playing more Brilliant Diamond. I think I left off when we were just at the 4th gym leader. Oh yeah, and actually now that I got that Dusk Stone, I shouldn't need this guy anymore. At least I don't think so. Like, I think maybe I can get the Electrizer, the Protector some other way. Like, I don't know. I'll figure that out somewhere along the way. You can go back in the box, because I don't need you. At least not now. Might as well make one of these guys is tag along. Whichever one's lowest level, I guess. This is I'm actually just now noticing a Honchkro's idle animation here. Like, normally I'm used to seeing it like just fly there, not going anywhere. So like, it feels weird like just seeing it just stand there. Like, I can't remember how. I need to look at how it was just how it was animated in Pokemon Battle Revolution, because I'm pretty sure it was better than that. Alright, where was I going? Alright, looks like I'm going somewhere in this city. Funkaroni's saying, "Yo, what's good? Hey man, happy to have you here. Nice to see ya. Happy to be back streaming at least a little bit." We're continuing some Brilliant Diamond. I got myself that Okay, so this is weird because in the Pokemon Center PC, I was just commenting on how its idle animation is just it's standing there, but now it's using that flying idle animation. Like, maybe it's because the wings would make it too wide to fit in that PC screen or whatever. That's kind of weird. I don't get it. Anyway, I finally got the Honchkrow, and I'm supposed to be doing something here, but it's like it's been so long since I played this, I forgot what I'm supposed to do. Okay, I guess I was supposed to talk to this galactic grunt NPC. Okay, it looks like that is exactly what I was supposed to do. Yep, here he is. I'm not going to waste my time on a nobody like you. Okay, it looks like that was supposed to lead into the rival battle. Alright, let's see what this guy has now. And yeah, great. Looks like I'm already gonna have to switch out. Like, I don't have Thunder Punch or anything, and I don't want to risk taking the flying damage. Or I can just be over leveled and I can probably break through him easily. Let's see if I can break through him. Oh wait, Quick Claw. Didn't expect that. Oh, that's not good. And I use high jump kick, so if I miss... Okay, the animation went through. I'm good. Yep, we broke through him. Fighting plate, high jump kick, pure power. That was nothing. Weasel. Uh... Hmm. Go, go, my little clown. Destroy. I should be able to encore that. Or I can just kill him. Like here I am trying to play this game strategically and carefully, like it's actually hard, but it isn't. But yeah, I'm having... I don't know, I guess... But I still love this game, all things considered. Or Pokemon games in general. Like, I guess what I needed was like a break from all this. Because, like, when you play a Pokemon game... When you play a game that makes you angry for too long, you just get increasingly more miserable, you know? Actually, this probably wasn't a good idea if this thing's faster than me. Yep, it's faster, and I'm tail whip debuffed, and I have bad defense, so poor little guy. They should be able to do it though. And I got a random crit. Funkaroni saying, you just described my 100% playthroughs of Mario Sunshine, lol. Yeah, like, this is one of those advantages that comes with, like, I guess just playing a variety of games. Like, if you play one thing that annoys you, but then you switch to another game, and then come back to that other game after a while, it feels a lot less, it feels like it gives you way less of a headache. Like, you pretty much, like in my case, I pretty much go months or even years without actually touching a Pokemon game. And it makes it, and because and because releases are pretty much yearly, you can pretty much not really miss much. And play other games in that meantime. And since Pokemon games are so short, even more so. M Topaz14 saying, hi Zion, it's Marcy. How are you doing tonight? Well, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, all things considered. Got to eat some Jack in the Box. Got some buttery jacks. Those were delicious. I tried some double stuffed mint Oreos for the first time recently, and they're actually quite tasty. Maybe that's just me getting old, because when I was a kid I probably would have thought the idea was nasty. Anyway, but I also managed to get some more Blender lessons done, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm still not able to use this Rhyhorn on anything because I just don't have any good TMs for it. Like, it's all normal moves, and just like playing red, blue, and yellow again. All normal moves. You don't get any stab moves. I mean, that shouldn't matter because this game is easy, but like I like to play things optimally. I guess no matter what game I'm playing, or at least as close to optimal as I can, because like I like being good at games that I like. What else have I done? I managed to get at least something of a start on my on my Unity game development and game design classes, so I can by downloading all the proper things for Unity and Visual Studio for for my Windows Microsoft, so I can at least make some leeway in that. But like the Blender lessons it's like 36 hours of video footage, so. But I like to take my time on it to follow it slowly to make sure I'm actually doing everything right, and then practicing that. Can't build a skill if you don't practice. Let's see. Sorry, Funkaroni's saying, yeah, I get ya. I've currently been swapping between 3 different games right now for variety's sake. I'm doing a playthrough of Majora's Mask. I got Yokai Watch 3 a couple of weeks ago, and I've been playing a little bit of that. And my friends and I have been torturing ourselves with Mario Party. Good times. All right, that's really, really good to hear that you got Yokai Watch 3, Funkaroni. I know. I bet. With how much you hear me praise it, I'm sure you know you're in for a really good treat there. Don't be fooled by how easy it starts. You're gonna get your ass handed to you later on. If I could actually have a way to reliably stream Yokai Watch 3, whether it be with a Switch port or actual capture or an actual capture device for my 3DS, I would be immensely happy because that game is just so good, man. So amazing. Cannot stress it enough. Best monster collector of the decade until further notice. With, Cassandra. Oh, hey, it's Cassandra Mangaka. Hey, yo. And she's saying, hey yo, hey yo. Well, hey yo to you too. Nice to have you here. By the way, if any of you guys don't know her, she has this really small sort of niche YouTube channel that reviews relatively obscure manga, and she plays these horror and horror games mostly, and with a really cute purple-haired tomboy VTuber model. So if you haven't subscribed to her yet, I highly recommend you subscribe to her. She pretty much advertised herself on YouTube with that ad feature, and I clicked on her curiosity. I did not regret it. Really great YouTuber, really worth my support. I don't say that about just anyone. And Topaz14 saying Ben Zeiton, best Garhut of Fortune. I agree. Ben Zeiton is actually really cute, and I like that Ben Zeiton appeals to the tough rocker tomboy while also being a competitively viable yokai in general. Really good skill, really good stats. Cassandra Mangaka saying, "Oh, I thank yees." No, thank you. Thank you for making such good content. Anyway, we're gonna have our little clown commit some blast this cat with his mind powers, and you're dead. I can't wait until I get Mimic so I can finally evolve this thing. It's not gonna be much better because Mr. Mime kind of sucks, as far as psychics or fairies go, but it's much better than dealing with the Baby Mime Jr., I can't remember when it learns Mimic, actually. Some gingy guy. Oh, hey, dude. Nice to see you. Happy to have you here. Let's see. Oh yeah, some gingy guy saying he's streaming, and that little. I've never seen that little raptor emoji. That's actually pretty funny. Yep, I'm streaming a Pokemon game. Like Funkaroni, in regard, since you got Yokai Watch 3, one thing I highly recommend you do is you try to get make a little bit of progress up until the first boss of the Buster's T mode, because you're gonna need the first boss of the Buster's T mode, even though it's like the first boss of the main series of the main game of Yokai Watch 3, which is super easy in main. It's actually like really, really hard in the Buster's T mode, because the AI just does not understand how to actually respond to what he does. I'm gonna leave that to your imagination and try not to spoil anything, but the AI for your teammates just doesn't know what to do when fighting him, so they end up getting killed a lot. All right, where was I going? I forgot what I was doing here. Head to the group of Psyduck on Route 210. Okay, so all the way over here. Alright, back north we go. Cassandra Mangaka said, I used to use a totally legal cough program. Totally legal program to play DS game emulators. What? Oh, I forgot Giraffe Rig is in this game. I'm just gonna run from this. I'm pretty sure it's a low spawn, but I don't really care. I'm not really aiming for Dex completion yet. Maybe someday, but not today. Alright, well... One minute, I'm trying to get the chat window on OBS open so I can read all these walls of text I keep getting, sorry. Alright, that'll do it. Now let's continue and walk north while I read all this. Some Gingy guys saying, oh my god, Orkanos was a joke. Oh yeah, like in Yokai Watch Buster's Red Cat Core White Dog Squad, dealing with Ultra Orkanos is a real headache, because his hitboxes are so huge, they move around so fast. Definitely, he's the oldest and the strongest of the Oni brothers for a reason. But in the Buster's T mode, bosses in general, because there's no real difficulty option, no super or ultra modes in the Buster's T mode of Yokai Watch 3, you can't really you don't really have to face as much challenge as you would. Plus Orkanos is especially easy to get in Buster's T. Saliva got to level 29. Might as well switch for the Bronzor. I don't have anything I don't really have much that can hit that. Well, good. Time to smack him in the face with some assurance. MTopaz14 saying, here's something for you, Zion. A few days ago, I bred a 6 IV Porygon and Ultra Sun. Today I evolved it into Porygon 2 and trained it up for the Battle Tree. It's really working out, and I outwalled a Milotic using it. Okay, so you're using the Eviolite Porygon 2 set. I personally would have preferred the Adaptability Choice Scarf Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Tri-Attack, Porygon Z myself. Geodude. Yeah, I might as well. Some Gingy guy saying, Orkanos, he does his Cyclone and everyone goes, ooh, piece of candy, and gets one shot. Oh yeah. Things like that are where the AI just kind of falls short. I don't know what it is about the AI, but it's they don't understand hitboxes that aren't the big red circles on the ground. But then again, even I get hit by the big red circles on the ground, so. like you see this big red circle on the ground, and you're like when you play Yokai Watch Busters a lot, and you see those big red circles on the ground, you say your brain goes, "Oh crud, oh crud, oh crud, oh crud," but then sometimes you're just too slow and you get hit anyway because like the hitboxes are just that big because the bosses are just that hard. Actually, this reminds me of a scene from a movie I remember watching as a kid, Muppets from Space. Like specifically that scene from like where Rizzo and a bunch of those lab rats are going through the maze, and one of those tough guy jail rats just tells Rizzo, "Hey bud, be sure to watch out for them red circles." And Rizzo just doesn't really take his advice very well. He walks on a red circle, gets electrocuted, and he's like, "Red circles, got it." That's pretty much what it's like playing Yokai Watch Busters sometimes. Never listens. Is this a gym? I need to go to the Pokemon Center just to heal up my little clown. Some Gingy guys saying XD, yeah, for as much as I like Yokai Watch 3, the treasure mode AI is really bad. Like I don't know what it is, but like that's one of the few and very few instances where like Yokai Watch games didn't exactly improve on much. Like the AI for allies is kind of dumb, and that's like a criticism I can agree with. But I'll get into that in a moment, like because I want to draw into another point from that. Funkaroni's saying, since I've been using my 3DS again, I've been messing around with custom themes as well. But it makes me wonder why we only have 2 themes on Switch. Or sorry, themes. Yeah, you have light mode and dark mode on your Switch and nothing else. Not a lot of customization on the Switch compared to the 3DS. That honestly annoys me. Like, I guess I feel like the 3DS is kind of like the 3DS can do so many things, but like the Switch can do so little. Like you can play music on a 3DS. You can add music to it, like it has an MP3 player. Like it just 3DS in general is just a really great system and I love it. And it can actually fit in my pocket unlike my Switch. What was that? Where was it going? Okay, okay, still heading towards the Psyduck. Cassandra Mangaka saying, I miss my 3DS. It's blue screened. Okay, so you got like some blue screen of death on your 3DS. I didn't know it could do that, but that's like really unfortunate. Like, I pretty much hold on to my old 3DS, but I might have to replace it because it's falling apart. It's a good thing like I used it, I modded it so like I can back up the save data for all my Yokai Watch games, which like I have like 700 or I have like over 1,000 hours put into my like Yokai Watch games, so I'm not giving them up that easily. All right, where was it going? M Topaz 14 saying, I tried that adaptability set for Porygon Z myself, but my luck with trying to get hidden abilities as well as shinies is pretty bad, so I can't be asked. Also, I just like Porygon 2 or more anyway. Oh yeah, I forgot adaptability is a hidden ability, and those are a pain to get for reasons. Like, I feel like that's... Like, I honestly think just having one ability per monster is all the better. It just makes things more streamlined for me, min-maxing a monster and making it more unique. Alright. Where was I going? Okay, so I have to go up north again. Alright, so I'm looking for some Psyduck around here? Oh, these Psyduck. Okay. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Nope. Okay, here we go. Okay, gives him some headache medicine. Some Gingy guys saying, yeah, the 3DS is just so damn good. Funkaroni saying, just spend $60 on Smash Ultimate for music. I mean, it's a pretty good soundtrack, but like, here's, but you can pirate that shit. Some Gingy guy saying, Giga Brain, not your fault though, can't listen to music anywhere else. M Topaz 14 saying to Funkaroni, don't forget spending $40 more for even more music. Like, I remember like the Cloud DLC back in Smash 4 being memed for like having a total of like 2 tracks. I can't remember if they added more or not. But like, anyway, wait, one thing I was going to say, like, in regards to how like the AI is super dumb in Yokai Watch 3's Yokai Watch Busters mode, T mode. At least you can actually choose what monsters your allies are when you're going into the dungeons. Like with Pokemon Sword and Shield, with that dumb Dynamax minigame mode where you can choose, where you have to play with friends otherwise to get the most out of it. Like all your dumb AI allies are stuck with a specific pool of monsters, most of which kind of suck. Like the useless Magikarp ally nobody wants. Yeah, why would I want to be stuck with? How about you let me set the allies to monsters I actually own so they can be more useful, so I don't have to play with friends? Like with Yokai Watch 3 Busters, you still get more benefits from playing with friends, but at least you don't have to make your allies low-tier deadweight monsters. Cassandra Mangaka saying, are you getting Kirby? I'm not big of a Kirby fan, honestly. Like, the extent of my Kirby fandomness is like limited to Kirby Superstar Ultra for the Nintendo DS, which I'm told is pretty good as far as they go, and I liked it a lot as a kid. But like, that's pretty much the extent of my Kirby appreciation. If Suplex is there, I'd probably be down for it, but like, we'll see. Alright, Geodude, keep current Pokemon, yeah. Entopa, right. Some Gingy guys saying, I believe there is 7 Final Fantasy songs in Ultimate. Okay, so they didn't add much. And Mtopaz14 saying, they added more music with Sephiroth, as well as other general content that Final Fantasy should have gotten with Cloud and Smash Ultimate's base game. Yeah, so just not much for a higher price, which is typical Nintendo fashion. Some Gingy guy saying, Pokemon Swash has the worst teammate AI in any video game I have ever played. It just sucks. Amen to that, brother. Amen. Like it's just like the AI is there to purposefully make battles that would even be easy without them harder than it needs to be. Like against those 1-star raids, they're just going to hold. It feels like they don't do anything. So why not just have a monster that will actually help you? Jeremiah EV saying hello today. Hello to you too. How are you? Are you having a good day today? Is it a beautiful day in the neighborhood? Is it a beautiful day for a neighbor? Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Like, just like bring up that little Mr. Rogers thing. Just reminded me of that one scene from Family Guy where Stewie Griffin just murders all of Mr. Rogers' make-believe puppets and just sets fire to it all. I don't know why, but like stuff like that always just seemed really funny to me. Oh god, I need defog here, don't I? I forgot about that. I really hope I don't need defog, or at least I can figure out where I'm going through all this. Do I have to backtrack to get defog? Because if I have to, I swear to God. Okay, so the defog is Misty Surge, I guess, or something? Or is that the Mist? Or is that the move Mist? I forget. Tarn random encounters. I want to get around. Leave me alone. And Topaz14 saying, I went back to Yokai Watch 3 about a week ago and tried again for Righteous Zazzle. He did not join me. He is very mean and he also stole my Pepsi. Yeah, remember, like, don't be afraid to ask me for, like, a Righteous Zazzle if you need one. Like, I can just clone mine to give you. Let's see. I need to see. Cassandra Mangaka saying you gotta just brute force it. Okay, so I just have to wiggle my way around here until I find a way through. Seriously? That sounds incredibly annoying. And not enjoyable at all. And I can't see anything. Where did you come from? Bunkeroni saying F to the Pepsi. Like, Righteous Zazzle is one of those things I think is, like, really, really cool because, like, it's one of those, like, because of how well-balanced Yokai Watch is as a game, it can tackle a lot of concepts and ideas that would seem borderline game-breaking in a Pokemon game. Like, with Righteous Zazzle, like, his skill pretty much makes it so that whenever switching in, he gets a priority attack that's a guaranteed crit and uses his high strength stats. So like as soon as he switches in, he's gonna hit like super hard. And because he's a Brave Tribe, he can make that hit even stronger. And yet, despite that, Righteous Zazzle is actually perfectly balanced because there are ways to get around that, or at least cushion a lot of that damage. Like in Pokemon, like crits in general are just one of those things that in Pokemon that are kind of broken and you don't really have a lot of control over. It's like how Team Fortress 2 has random crits but everyone hates them and wishes they weren't there. Because you didn't earn them. They're just an obnoxious control factor, so you killed someone or did more damage for no reason. Like, at least with Yokai Watch, you have a lot more control over the crit system with things like Whisper or even control over your crit damage. I should be able to add speed and kill this. Okay, it actually, yeah, it sped and, actually didn't kill me. And I killed the Golbat. I was afraid that Poison Fang was going to kill me. But yeah, like, and also losing a Pepsi is not a good thing at all. I prefer Pepsi over Coke, like as far as cola goes. Where the hell am I going? I hate this. Please get out of my way, you stupid beaver. Some Gingy guy saying, but the difference is TF2 crits are hilarious, even if broken and hated. Alex Jones thumbs up. That's true. Like, even though they're stupid, annoying, and don't require any actual skill, they still make for your usual TF2 funny moment. Cassandra Mangaka saying Mime Jr. is too cute. Yeah, he is. He's a little cutie pie, isn't he? I can't wait to see him grow up and become an adult. I think I'm going the right way. Maybe. I can't see anything. I hate this. Gotta loot 'em all saying Dr. Cephalo, who are your main team in Yokai Watch 3? I don't really have a main team. Like, there's so many team compositions and so many team builds that I just love that I don't really have any one real main team. Like, there's just a lot of monsters I really, really love. I'm gonna have to switch out. This seems like a good opportunity to make use of this guy. Like, like if you asked me which yokai I like to use, like the list would be just really long because there's so many monsters I love. But I guess to name a few, I like Count Cavity, I like Put a Sock in It, I like Mulinda, I like Je ne sais quoi, I like Azure Dragon. Let's see who else. I like Pandal. I like Buttered Blue. I like Slimeamander. I like Scritchy. I like Whisper. I like Decidevable. I like Everfor. I like Gilgaros. I like Gargaros. I like Sing Kong. I like Repossessor. Like, honestly, there's not really a yokai I actually hate. Like, there's so many monsters I love, and that's part of why I love playing that game so much. Like, it doesn't feel like because all the monsters just feel so unique, I just have a good time with any one of them. Like, I don't really get that same feel from Pokemon because, like, for a lot of reasons. Anyway, saying, MTopaz14, did I ever show you the image I edited of Hinozal Awakening saying, eat shit and die? I don't think I have. I need to see that again, maybe, but, like, that sounds hilarious. Let's see. Grodel, I should switch. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that grass. Cassandra Mangaka saying, a middle-aged mom stealer, Mr. Mime. Oh, yeah, like, Mr. Mime became Ash Trash Ketchup's stay-at-home dad. We all love that joke, don't we? I wouldn't mind having a MILF to myself if it means I just have to clean house a little. Some Gingy guy saying, bro, I've been his punching bag to test teams, and goddamn, this man has hundreds. Yeah, like, thanks for, like, doing that for me, man. I really appreciate you, being there for, like, just a few battles, and I hope you can find some teams for yourself that that you can enjoy. God, I hate this. Where am I going? Godaludamal saying, little laugh emoji, some guys saying, yeah, it's hundreds. Yeah, I have hundreds. Like it's not my fault. Like, it's not my fault the game has so many viable and creative team builds. You can't fault me for the fact Yokai Watch 3 is such a good game. Okay, this isn't good. I probably should have saved before coming into this. I don't know if I can outspeed that Raichu, and I don't know if it has Fake Out, but I'm just gonna switch it out. This guy should be able to take some hits, and I'm gonna Hammer Arm the Raichu and pray I don't get paralyzed. And Topaz14 saying, I'll send it to you right now. Whenever you have a chance, just look at it. Okay. Okay, good. He was... Okay, using Twister on the Gyarados. That's actually a half-decent animation. I like that. Jeremiah HEV saying, here's a story. I got a Deva Zazzle. I had made a team of people, Ancient Enma, Demuncher, and Odyssey-nyan. Long story short, 2 of them from internet disconnected on the last stage before the last boss for the 60 stage. Unfortunately, we got bad RNG. We had a room full of enemies. He didn't make it. I ran away and got to the door and fought Unkind Unkeen. I just heal, and hit over and over till I won. And that was the highlight for me. Okay, so you just survived by the skin of your teeth by like against like one of the harder Buster's Teeth dungeons. You should be proud of yourself. Like, that's not easy to do. Good work on your end. Like, Unkind and Unkeen is one of the harder Buster's T bosses to deal with purely because he has Shockwave Stomp. Like, Shockwave Stomp is like really devastating. Because it's like Earthquake in real time, at least in Pokemon terms. Like, it's just this really big physical attack. It has a bunch of startup frames on jumping up, and then the yokai comes crashing down, and it hits for a wide radius that can kill a lot of yokai in one hit, especially if the yokai has a really high strength stat. Sun's Gingy Guy saying, "It's not my fault this game slaps this hard." Dr. Cephalo 2022. Yeah, you can quote me on that. It's not my fault Yokai Watch 3 is so good. I can't help it if there's so many team setups I can make. Okay, Marcy just sent me that, he knows all awoken saying, "Eat shit and die." Thanks. I needed that. That really, yeah, made me laugh. I don't need Psych Up. Why did you use Waterfall on the bug instead of the Rock Ground Rhyhorn that's 4 times weak to water, you stupid AI? Yeah, this is why I need people like this is why I have guys like you to cheer me up, because it helps to not remind me of travesties like this. You're still targeting the bug and not the rhino. What is your problem? Why are you doing this? Why are you making it easier for me to win? Like, so... I, a Pokemon game designer, am going to design this water Pokemon to use a water move, and when the opponent has a rock and ground Pokemon... Okay, now you do it! Now you do it just as I'm making fun of you! What the hell? Oh my lord. Some Gingy guy saying, "Yes, Pokemon AI is great, no problems." Oh, I am going insane. I'm going insane. Put me in an asylum, please. I'm going insane. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Okay, Cassandra Mangaka saying they can't have the AI too aggressive, then the 5-year-old will break their switches, lol. Oh yeah, like I caught this in a previous stream, like on camera, in this stream, but like in the stream for this game, and it's on my YouTube, on my secondary YouTube channel where I keep all my, I can't see anything, and I need to head back to the town to heal, but I can't see where I'm going, and I hate it. And some Gingy guys saying, "I should put that in the yearbook." That actually sounds like a good idea. Let that be, those words be carved in the annals of history. Topaz14 saying, I'll send you flying in a Pokemon battle. Well, proceeds to do not very effective moves when they have the advantage. Okay, Jeremiah HEV saying, the sad thing is that 3DS is discontinued physically. Versions of Yokai Watch 3 are expensive, and the eShop is dead next year. If we don't get a remake of a game or a collection, Yokai Watch is basically dead. Like, not necessarily. Like as far as Japanese franchises go, like, they've always pretty much, like, fallen back on their Japanese audience first and foremost. Like, Metabots is still ongoing because the Japanese love it, regardless of Westerners that are nostalgic for it. Like, even though we're not getting much Yokai Watch content here in the West, they pretty much update Yokai Watch mobile games all the time in Japan, so, like, it's still ongoing and making big money, regardless of what we in the States think of it. Like, pretty much Japanese franchises live and die by their Japanese audiences and not their Western ones. That's just how it's always been. It's like how, like, Case Closed and Crayon Shin-Chan haven't gotten, like, any dubbed episodes as far as I know for, like, ever. Like, it's been years, and as far as I know, both those franchises are still ongoing and making big money, so, like, it doesn't really matter what we here in America think of either of those relatively niche anime or manga. By the way, which reminds me, like, at the request of a friend, at the recommendation of, like, a European friend, I was able to watch, like, an English dub of Crayon Shin-Chan that's a lot more faithful to the source material compared to, like, the, over-the-top, ghost stories kind of approach that, the Funimation took to Crayon Shin-Chan. I think it's called the Vitello dub of Crayon Shin-Chan, so if you ever have a chance, I recommend you watch that. It's not bad. Like, I think it has, like, Kat Susi as the main voice actress for Shin, and she's, like, a classic voice actress. I can't remember what roles she was in off the top of my head, but, like, she's good. I think she was in Rugrats. Which button is my key items again? I keep forgetting which button I'm supposed to use for my key items. Okay, it's my plus button. I keep forgetting. Alright, now I gotta go through this grass again. Actually, what's my team like right now? I could probably, I'm sure they can stand to level up a bit more, so it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Plus, even without the eShop, pirating Nintendo content is a good thing until further notice. Although in the case of Yokai Watch, Level 5 actually deserves the support because of how good the games are. Like, here I am playing a Pokemon game, and I'd rather be playing and streaming a Yokai Watch game. Maybe after I finish streaming all the other games, I could maybe try streaming, like, Yokai Watch 1, since I have the HD Switch version. Anyway, Topaz14 saying, speaking of the eShop, it's a real bummer that we won't have access to the Wario Land games on there because of its closure. There won't be any official way to play the huge part of Wario's history when that happens. Please remake the Virtual Boy Wario Land for the Switch, or port Shake It or Wario World to it. You know what Wario deserves? Wario deserves an All-Stars collection like Mario got, with all the Wario games or all the Wario Land games in one. That would be nice. I'd approve of that. I'd pay for that. I'd support that. Maybe. Mostly. Gotta loot them all saying, Yokai Watch 1 on the Switch is thriving. Sadly, they're not releasing the despite the localization already done with 3DS version. Yeah, I'm honestly, like, really don't know what's going on with that. Like, they have the resources available for the English version, so, like, I don't... maybe I don't understand porting or game design or game development at all, but like, I can't imagine it being that hard to work with. Like, you have the resources there. Crazy Rex saying, I take accidental screenshots instead of using my gadgets, lol. Yeah. It's, pretty easy to do that, huh? Where am I going? I should probably save, just in case I run into another stupid trainer that I can't see. My lord. Staring at a blank screen, hoping I'm pressing the right buttons. Where am I? My lord, this is torture. Jeremiah HEV, what if they forgot to animate Hyper Beam and it's like Porygon Z jumps 2 times and Charmander fainted? Yeah, they'd probably do something like that. I don't know where I am. This is so horrible. Like, am I going the right way? I don't know. This is annoying me. Okay, now I think I'm going the right way. Maybe, based on hearing fewer bumps. Oh, my lord. Some Jinji guys saying, I have spouted these same words hundreds of times. I don't care if they get a homeless man with Google Translate to do it. Give me Yokai Watch 4, please. Funkaroni saying only 2 Wario games will be available after the closure, and one of them is Wario's Woods. Like, I like Wario's Woods, but, like, it's not what you play. It's not what you really want. Like, there's more Wario games besides that. Just shy of a one-hit knockout, and it got the Quiver Dance up. It's probably not even going to kill me, because, like, the AI is stupid. It's probably going to set it up again like an idiot. Let's see if they do that. They set it up again like an idiot. And Topaz14 saying, I just miss Wario Land, man. Oh, speaking of which, I think Pizza Tower released an update video just saying that they're still working on it. Yeah. Gotta loot them all, give another Alex Jones thumbs up. Better than the recycled new Super Mario Brothers. Sandra Mangako saying, I can faintly see the map. Oh, here we go, Mimic! Yes! I might as well drop Baton Pass. Encore I can still make use of, maybe. Our little boy is gonna grow up. Switch out for the Onyx. Let's see if he'll do me any favors. I kind of wish I had Power Whip on this guy already. That would be nice against this Onyx. M Topaz saying Mimican voice, Mimican. Mimic. Aw, man, those Yokai Watch voice lines are something else, man. Like, you got a game with, like, Yokai Watch 3 is a game with 752 monsters, and all of them have voice acting. Meanwhile, Pokemon is busy pretending it's an indie studio and yet they still give their monsters, like, just these basic animal bit cries. Like, I don't really get them. Like, Years ago, that would have been cool, but like when you hype up your anime where the monsters say their own names so much, like I'm surprised you haven't like incorporated that kind of thing sooner. Godaloodlemal saying, "What happened to your starter?" It's in the PC with a bunch of other Pokemon I'm juggling around because the EXP share is broken and allows me to like raise up multiple Pokemon and still be overleveled anyway because this game is stupid. But yeah, I still have the Torterra, I'm just not using it right now, I'm just raising up these other guys. Because I like Lickitung, and I like Lickilicky, and I like Rhyperior. Cassandra Mangaka saying, originally the creators intended the Pokemon to make animal noises, but the producers of the anime made them say their names to ease toy sales. Okay, that actually makes way more sense, because I didn't actually know that. Like, that actually explains a lot. Like, I want... Mommy, Daddy, I want this Pokemon. What's his name? Well, what's his name, son? I don't know. And then you watch the anime. Onix! And Geodude. Pidgeotto! Torchic. Beeplup. And that's Victory Bell. I can't do that high-pitched screaming, because like that'll probably ruin my throat. And Topaz14 saying, don't forget yokai like Sheen actually swings his sword. Meanwhile, Pokemon will just hop around 2 or 3 times, tilt its head slightly, and then something happens. Cool. I haven't actually used like the Farfetch'd or its evolution, so I don't know if they actually if they actually animated it using its sword for certain attacks like you would expect it to, like maybe for like brutal swing or whatever moves it gets. Anyone that's actually played it or used it, could you confirm that for me, please? Funkroni saying lol. Okay, I've been roared out. Roar! And Topaz 4 saying, what Pokemon toy did you say you wanted, kiddo? Like, honestly, like, one of my favorite cries was always that of Drowsy. Like in the, like, on my copy of Fire Red version, like, when you had the option to, like, listen to its cry, what I would do is, like, I would pretty much play it in a way that made it sounded almost like it had a rhythm to it, or like it was music. So like, Drowsy's cry was like, Drowsy's usual cry is like, la 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 la, but then I would like press it to cut midway, so it was more like, here we go, evolution. Clarence is evolving. Cassandra Mangaka saying, oh, I know which one that is. Yeah, Kricketune is one of those monsters that's just known for like a really silly cry and not much else. I don't really care much for its design or anything, but like, it's a funny cry and that's it. An otherwise low tier and otherwise kind of forgettable monster. Mr. Mime! And now I can't see anything again. Some ginger guys saying, "Oh, XD, oh my god, yes. So what you want, kiddo?" Insert Magnemite screech. Like, I think that's how it goes. Cassandra Mangaka saying Lamau. And then there's Magneton, something like that. I can't remember how Magnezones go. And I really don't know where I'm going, and I'm mad. Am I going the right way? Okay, yeah, looks like I am since I ran into another trainer. I hate this. I hate this so much. Got Ludamall saying, "Thank God Clarence is male. A female Mr. Mime is just weird when there's no difference." I don't understand. It's one of those things where it's one of those weird translation localization choices. Like Mr. Mime's Japanese name is just Berryard. Like it's just like I don't really get if it's some sort of Japanese pun, but like you can like the barrier part definitely makes sense because of how like what it's supposed to do. Berryard. So like Mr. Mime is just like its English name and that's it. Like, there's no Mr. or anything there in the Japanese version. Like a lot of Japanese names kind of make you realize there was not really a lot of creativity to the naming process. They just seem to do whatever with the English versions. Oh my god, it's the stairs. Thank you, random seconds of clipping. I still can't see anything. I have no idea where I am. Some ginger guys saying, why does Magnemite make a screech in-game but says Magnemite in the anime? I don't know, man. It's kind of weird how selective they are with voice lines even in the anime. Like Victory Bell is a good example of that. This is so horrible. I don't know where I am. I don't know if I'm bumping into anything or not. Like, did I clip through something? Okay, now I know I'm making progress again. MTopaz14 saying, "Gee, Aaron, what Pokemon's your favorite?" Oh, my favorites. Beebo 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 Bleh. I don't know which one you're trying to do, I'm sorry. I think that... Is that one Porygon or something? Jeremiah HEV saying, "Man, I wish Yokai Watch had lovely alternative look to it, like an item so you don't have to grind them like shiny Pokemon." I'm not sure I get what you mean, but like, oh, you mean like rare recolors? Jeremiah HEV saying, "It looks like you crashed the game." Some guy saying, "Wow, I can really see this epic gameplay." I'm gonna try to look at. I'm pretty much playing this on a TV screen so that I can stream it. I'm gonna try to look at it in angles so maybe I can actually see where the hell I'm going, because this is really starting to piss me off. No, I cannot see anything even when I look at this thing from an angle. This is really annoying. Oh wait, actually if I look at it in my computer screen, I can kind of see an outline of where I am. I think I actually see. I think I actually see where I'm going now. Barely, anyway. Maybe if I look at it more of an angle. Yeah, I really can't see anything. I hate this. Gotta loot them all, saying none of your mons can use defog. No, they can't. Like, I don't think you get defog yet. I think you only get defog after you get through this section or something. I don't know. At least I haven't been given an obligatory defog HM or told where one is supposed to be. I'm gonna look up a guide because I'm really starting to get annoyed. If I have to, I'll probably like continue this some other time just so I can. Let's see. Fog section, brilliant diamond. As your kitchen Pokemon. Okay, so it's okay, I see where I'm supposed to go now. I'm supposed to go to the even though the objective marker tells me I'm supposed even though the objective marker tells me I'm supposed to head to here through head over here. It looks like I'm almost there anyway, but it doesn't actually tell me I have to get the. I can only get the defog HM over in Pastoria City, wherever that is. Let's see, where is that? I was supposed to go to the Great Marsh Gate in here, and then do the whole thing like in Red, Blue, and Yellow, where you have to use just enough steps to get to an NPC that will have the useful thing you need to progress, because the game doesn't tell you that. What's the point of having the quest marker there if you're going to make the defog HM that's so stupid, honestly. I thought I was supposed to just go through. Okay, it looks like I'll have to head all the way back because I cannot see where I am going. Assuming I can get back because I can't see where I'm going. Am I in a soft lock? Oh my lord, please do not tell me I'm in a soft lock. Actually, maybe if I look up a map. Maybe if I look up a map of this place, I'll know where I am and what to do. Because I don't have the defog HM, so I have no idea where I am. Okay, so there was a rock in my way. And I found a TM for Shadow Ball. Well, I mean, that helps me a bit, but not with what I'm trying to do. I need to get out of here. What route am I on anyway? Let me see. No, wrong button. No, let's see, where am I? Route 210. I need to find a map for Route 210. Let's see. Okay, so okay, I see where I am now. Now I know where I'm supposed to go. Alright, let's see if I can find my way through this. I might be stuck, because I can't see anything. This is so annoying. I don't hear any bumping sounds, and yet I'm not. It doesn't feel like I'm going anywhere. I'm sorry, guys. This is really annoying. Maybe if I just try to head back to where I was going, I can get somewhere. Would have been nice if the game told me I was supposed to get the defog TM before trying to go through here, but it didn't tell me where to get it. I thought I was just supposed to go through without it. Alrighty, I know where I am again. Alrighty, I think I'm finding my way back. I think I'm about to get my way out of here. Cassandra Mangaka saying, I wish I could message you in real time because I can see you, lol. Must be nice. Must be nice to not be so... Well, I should be able to get out of here now, so now I can, now I can overcome Game Freak's freakishly bad game by, getting back to where I was supposed to go and get that defog HM. This is how you pad game time. You make people wonder where they're supposed to go. Until they give up and consult a game guide, because your in-game quest markers suck so hard. I'm finally out, so I'm going to save. And now I'm out of there. Now it's back to Pistorius, all the way back to Pistorius City, just for that HM. That was so annoying. Jeremiah HEV saying, what do you think of Gacha Yokai for DLC as post-game story like Snowman Blazzaria? Oh, you mean like the Puni Puni variants like Goku Blazzaria? That were introduced in Yokai Watch Puni Puni? I would like that. I think that would be pretty cool, like having all the Puni Puni and World variants in a main series game. But it would be especially interesting to see how they would try to make them unique from like their variants, because like a lot of them are S ranks, bear in mind. So like there are a ton of S ranks among all those variants. Wait, this isn't where I want to go. Like, maybe you should have put the quest marker where the defog, for where you get the defog HM before you tell us to go to the next town with the quest marker. That would have been nice. Anyway, Gotta Loot 'em All saying, you are challenged by your trainer Bane. Oh, you think fog is your alley? I was born in it, molded by it. Crazy Rex saying, I didn't know you had to activate it yourself instead of interacting with something. Didn't figure out how to use defog until I already beat the Elite Four and got National Dex. I see. Yeah, that's really kind of dumb. Like, this actually reminds me, like, when I was a kid, I actually got stuck on this exact same thing with, like, red, blue, and yellow, because I had no idea where I was supposed to go. I didn't know I was supposed to go into the Safari Zone and try to get to the end where that old man was just for that HM, because the game doesn't actually tell you anything. Like, granted, that's an older game, so like, obscure, and like, older games are full of really obscure things that you're not sure about what you're supposed to do. Like, even old Dragon Quest games seem to have that kind of problem. So I can't entirely fault Red, Blue, and Yellow for having that problem. But this is a modern age game, okay? There should be no excuse for this. There should be no excuse saying, hey, you should get the defog TM and here's where you find it. Instead I have to consult a game guide because they don't use the quest marker for how you're supposed to use a quest marker. Like, it's like Pokemon just saw Yokai Watch 2 making more money than them in Japan, and they said, hey, this game has a quest marker, let's throw it in, because quest markers seem like a good idea, right? Let's not put any effort into how it actually works. And let's make our already linear game more linear because of it. Crazy Rex saying, I like to explore every nook and cranny and talk to all NPCs, lol. I'm trying to catch them all. Good luck with that, Crazy Rick. Maybe I'll do that if I get bored enough, but like, since I do like a lot of Pokemon from like Kanto through Sinnoh, so like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 was like a big part of my childhood, so like the Sinnoh era was kind of a big deal for me. Alright, now let's go into that great marsh and actually get that defog HM. Alright. Alright. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. And I'm not really interested in catching anything. Or at least I don't think so. Actually, I think Tangela is around here, but like... Tangela with that regenerator, I'm not really interested in that. Crazy Rex saying Phoebus is tough to encounter. When is Phoebus ever not tough to encounter? Like, the only reason I don't have a problem with rare counters as a concept. I have a problem with like with how you handle them. Sometimes, like how do I put this? Like, because of Pokemon uses random encounters, monsters that have low encounter rate feel lower than they actually are. But like when you use overworld encounters, those kind of things don't really feel as much of a problem. Because you can actually see them and not have to like waste your time on battles you didn't want to get into because of the random encounter system. Am I stuck here? Okay. Okay, so I'm not supposed to be in those patches. Jeremiah HEV, remember in the anime, the dream summoning like sushi, tempura, etc., they do a dance or a strong pose, then if they win, they They dance all around the screen or chuckles if they lose or depressed or sad. Oh yeah, I love those. Am I supposed to tap A or something? Why am I stuck here? Okay, so I'm supposed to like wiggle around the joystick. That's what I'm supposed to do to get out of that stupid thing. Gotta loot them all, saying, "Dang, should at least catch the Whooper." I don't care about the look. I don't care about the little. I don't really care about the little salamander, or newt, or olm, or whatever it's supposed to be. Like, Whooper isn't one of those Pokemon I care about. I don't care about it for the memes. I don't care about the Quagsire memes. I just don't care about it. I don't really find it that funny. Maybe it's just because I've seen it so much, but I just really don't care about it. Crazy Rex saying wiggle and whoop whoop. Yep. Yeah, like I said, like I'm a lot more selective about which Pokemon I kind of care about in general, so like it feels a lot hard to like appreciate certain monsters. That thing probably has huge power, but I don't care. At least not right now. Maybe later. Right now I just want to get that Defog TM. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm probably going to have to consult a game guide again for this. Godaloo saying, oh look, Peekaboo. This actually reminds me of this really old like 2008-ish style Gmod animation I remember. Of like TF2 spy surprising people by saying Peekaboo, but then he comes across Pikachu and he's like Pikachu. Then he yells no and dies right there. I don't know, just one of those really random Gmod animations I found funny. Peekaboo, Peekaboo, Peekaboo. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to consult a guide because I have no idea where I'm going here. It looks like I'm gonna look up a map for this, just so I can find where I'm supposed to go. Oh wait. It looks like the NPC was just right there in front of me. That's so stupid. And of course I wouldn't know that unless I talked to him. It's this guy right here this is the one I was supposed to talk to. It would have been so simple to not waste so much of my time and put a simple objective marker right near this gray marsh zone, just so I could talk to this guy, just so I wouldn't have to do all that. Thank you, Game Freak. Thank you so much. I'm miffed. I feel like I don't know, something about that, all of that really didn't feel like any of my fault. Like, Like, how was I supposed to know I was to talk to that NPC just to get that one item, just to get through that one section? I didn't, because they didn't tell me anything. And now I can actually go, and now I have to go all the way back up there just so I can get through there properly. It's fine. I've made very little progress. It's fine. We're having fun here, right? And this is why we take breaks on these games. Just as I said earlier. This is why you juggle multiple games so you don't get so extremely annoyed beyond comprehension with one game. Okay, so let me see. Jeremiah HEV saying, Pokemon's scamming your Pokemon scamming your Pokemon Brilliant, Pokemon scamming your Pokemon Brilliant cash grab, and Pokemon scamming Pearl. I get it. This is a joke. Enjoy your game that you want to play. I bought this game used. Bought this game used, okay? Game Freak made no money off me, and I'm proud of it. But I bought it because I like Pokemon games, but I bought it because I don't, in a way that doesn't support Game Freak for the stupid things they do with Pokemon games. Pokemon Brilliant, Pokemon Butchered Diamond and scamming Pearl, more like it. Let's see. Crazy Wreck, go upstairs and look through the binoculars. Oh, okay. And Topaz14 saying, BDSP really are a mess of a game, aren't they? They are. They are. Crazy Rex saying, lol. Got Ludamal saying, wow, that sucks. Some Gingy guys saying, I'm not over-exaggerating when I say that I have been here for 1 hour and 4 minutes and you started puzzle and now you solved it an hour later. Oh my. I wasted an hour on something that could have been done in 3 minutes with some good game design. Crazy Rex saying, what gym will you get fly at again? I don't know, man. I don't know. Funkaroni saying, if this is what makes a diamond brilliant, then I'm never getting into jewel collecting. No. You should only play... If you want to get into jewel collecting, you should play Spyro, the original trilogy for the PS1, not the unpolished, unfinished, reignited version. Like, they managed to ruin Spyro 3, and I love Spyro 3. I hate that. Like something wonky about the physics or collision in the Spyro 3 remake feels really, really off, and I hate it. Like, if you want... Like, what's the point of a remake if you're not going to make it as good as or better than the original? Alright, now I can actually get through this stupid section. Cassandra saying, Mangaka saying, Miss starts a bunch of games, finishes none of them. Oh yeah, I pretty much juggle a lot of games that aren't really finished. Like, if I really, really love a game, then I'll definitely at least finish its story, and maybe its post-game. Alright, now we can actually get through this stupid part. How do I do this? I can't remember how I'm supposed to activate the cursor thing. Okay, there we go. No. 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 Okay. Finally, now I can see where I am going. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy, 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 lord. Funkaroni saying, I've only played Spyro 1 Reignited and I enjoyed it. Never played 2 or 3. Gadaludamal saying, why not have that guy in the building instead of entering the Safari Zone just to get an HM by chance? Yeah, I wasted $1,000 on one NPC just to get to one NPC for one specific item. That's stupid. That's stupid. This game is stupid. Stop being so stupid, game. You're stupid. So stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupido. Estupido. That's like one of the few words I know in Spanish. Estúpido. Anyway, Funkaroni with they handled Spyro 1 and Spyro 2 fairly well, but like one of the stupid things about the Spyro 2 remake actually is that they somehow ruined like the post game area at the very end, where like some of the collection on some of the mini games doesn't work, so you can't actually go for the 100% completion, which is really, really dumb. So yeah, play the original trilogy on the PS1. Some Gingy guy saying, if you want to get into jewel collecting, may I introduce you to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Oh, you mean the games that Yokai Watch 2 outsold in the country of Japan? MTopaz14 saying, want to get even more into jewel collecting? Collect all the gems and crystals in Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 for the Sony PlayStation. Oh yeah, I forgot. Like, both Spyro and Crash love their gems. Even though, like... Even though with Crash you're also collecting broken boxes and fruit, but it's mostly just for those gems at the end. I could probably use Shadow Ball on something, but I'll figure that out later. I'm just happy I can finally get through this stupid ass section. My HEV saying Game Freak is inspired by a yokai, Crookadoodle. He scams you with a look-alike from the original. We must stop him, Nate. Crookadoodle. Yeah, like no, that's actually a good joke. Like Game Freak puts up a front, but all the games are just every single Pokemon game has Crookadoodle in charge of the entire operation to scam people out of more money. It explains everything. Crookadoodle is one of those funnier monster designs. It's just like a chicken with an evil villain mustache and human hands. Like, it's a relatively simple, funny Saturday morning cartoon character monster design, but like it works really well. Dark Law Delta is saying hello, Dark Law Delta. Glad you're here. And just after a point where I wasted an hour on actually bad game design, so now you're actually able to see me make progress. MTopaz14 saying, there's even a benefit to collecting all of the gems in Crash games. For example, in Crash 2's true ending, Dr. Nitrous Brio uses the gems you collected to blow up the Cortex Vortex in space using a giant laser machine. Hooray! That actually sounds pretty cool. Noctowl. I'm probably going to head back to the Pokemon Center and switch out my teammates, because it looks like some of my guys are getting a tiny bit over-leveled. Your bird versus mine. Time for an epic bird Pokemon battle. Just like in one of my Japanese Pokemon animes that we all love so very, very much, even though they don't actually respect any of the source material. Okay, that's not good. That's gonna hit pretty hard. Like if you want all-out action in real time gameplay in your monster collector, then you don't play Pokemon games. You play Yokai Watch games. Some Genji guy saying, read this in Whisper's voice. Nate, our rival Game Freak put out another mediocre game. We must summon the power of good game design to defeat them. I'm trying to think of a yokai that would probably be perfect for that. Like, ooh, Indexter, yeah. Like he'd probably know a thing or two about programming an actually good game that unlike this. Or Hack King. Like he'd probably be the one that update this game to get rid of all these stupid glitches. Or exploit the glitches for free shinies, like you could before the updates were installed. So M2Pass14 saying, seriously, Zion, play Crash 2, one of the best game sequels out there. I'll probably emulate it someday. I wouldn't. I love me some platformers. Darklaw Delta saying, been playing Legends Arceus. The speed issue is even worse in that game, and Rock Grounds got nerfed strangely. What? How do you nerf a type that's already so bad? Why? How? Why would you do that? Can't even take a step without a stupid random encounter slowing me down. Oh, just buy repels. How about they use the overroll encounters like they established they could already do in Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, so I can just walk around the Pokemon I don't want to encounter, I hate random encounters so much. Like, I've been borrowing Legends Arceus because, like, I'm really iffy about it. Like, I've been borrowing it from a friend just so I can at least play it and give some of my thoughts on it. That game feels like it's already, like, 8, maybe 10 years old. Like, it feels like somehow it feels like I'm playing something from the PS2 era. Like, not a lot about it feels like anything I haven't played before. I guess this is what I'm trying to say. It's just that it so happens to be a Pokemon game years after, like, what, nearly 30 years of existing? That it comes off as special to some people? Or at least not as special to me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so Darklaw Delta's saying, no earthquake, only bulldoze, and low base speed doesn't just mean you'll move last. You get hit 2 or 3 times before you act. You have to backstrike or it's torture. Oh, right, so like the Pokemon with low speed pretty much have to... It's bad enough that Pokemon with low speed are usually prone to getting outsped and killed, but now they have to get outsped even more so because of, like, the weird turn system, right? It feels like they're trying to do some weird kind of, like, Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth thing, but at least that game took, like, actual turns instead of giving you multiple turns. Gotta loot 'em all saying, bro, that Ponyta has a grudge. You've encountered it like 6 times in a row. Ah, my lord, I didn't notice. Jeremiah HEV saying, Crocodile, may I interest you in a copy of Pokemon Sword and Shield? Whisper, it's not a good deal. Crocodile, how about Legends Arceus with Poppin' 10 FPS gaming? Whisper, wow, this is the best Pokemon game ever. Yokai Watch, Digimon, Monster Hunter, etc. What a bunch of suckers. Based on Yokai Watch recap. Okay, I don't remember which recap you're talking about, but I know like the recaps did some really, really funny stuff. Like even if you're not gonna watch the anime, the recaps are pretty short and sweet and to the point about introducing the monsters, and I like that. Like the time they turned Peck Pocket's Yokai Watch recap into a Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner episode. That was pretty funny. Now I can finally get through this stupid section. Okay, so this is where I got stuck on before because I couldn't see. Darklaw Delta saying an outrage got nerfed, so poor Chompo has to use the bad outrage and bulldoze. Still top mon Legends, but it feels like great value version of itself. That's really weird. Like, isn't the only other Pokemon in the game, or the only other Dragon Pokemon in the game, the Gumi line? And isn't that like a special attacker-ish? Like, or at least prefers to use special attacks? Not sure why you would, like, nerf Outrage specifically for something that has, like, what, base 100-ish attack? I forgot what he said he was sending out. Jeremy HEV saying, remember the time Whisper got jacked and Nate summoned T-Energy Son? I remember the time Whisper got jacked because Sergeant Burley put him through a ton of exercise. We're just stepping on each other. Step on me harder. I'm gonna switch out. Dark Lord Delta saying, so Outrage has the Fury Cutter gimmick in Legends basically, but not as bad starting base power. Interesting. So they basically turned it into a completely different move that just happens to have the same name. I think it's kind of weird that they did that, like how they made Double Hit a weird debuff move, a weird buff move instead of like its usual Double Hit. MTopaz14 saying, I think I'm going to go offline now. My phone needs to be charged and I'm really tired. See you later, Zion. See you later. Take care. Take care, lady. Have a good night's rest and get that phone recharged. Thanks for being here and thanks for being part of this. Like, why not just make a new move instead of just completely changing one or something? Like they've done this before. Like like you pretty much keep the same idea of like with Draco Meteor, they pretty much kept the same idea of it, but like by a powerful magic attack that debuffs your magic attacking stat. But like the change between like Gen 5 and Gen 6 is that they changed its power from 150 to like 130. And I think they nerfed its accuracy too, but I'm not quite sure. But like yeah, you're basically turning it into a completely different move with what they're doing in Legends Arceus, and I'm really not unsure about that. At that point, why not just make a completely different move with a different name? Some Gingy guys saying, great animation. I could really see the amount of time and effort put into adding that squish effect in that stomp. Yeah, like, I would imagine like that's just a simple transfer formation or tweening thing. Like, I don't know. But then again, I'm not really that good at 3D modeling or animation yet, but someday I will be since I'm taking my Blender classes. Dark Law Delta saying, I will say the evolutions in Legend feel awful to use. Flareon is back to using Fire Fang, Leafeon lost its physical grass stabs mostly, Basistius speed attack Umbreon, Omega Low. No Surf, so Vaporeon is bad until endgame, etc. Only Sylveon got spoiled and maybe Espeon. Wow. Wow, that sure does suck. And I don't even like Eevee evolutions. Like, I actually did try to catch an Eevee purely because, like, I've actually grown something of a soft spot recently for Flareon. Like, as far as Eevee evolutions go. Like, if you talked to me, like, maybe 3 or 4 years ago about Eevee evolutions, I would have told you they're just shallow trash. Like, new bait. That's what I would call them, because they aren't even that good for a casual playthrough, and they aren't even that good compared to a lot of options in general, because they gotta give Eevee like bad options to not keep its evolutions from having options. Like, it's a weird kind of thing. But like, I've recently grown fond of Flareon because of how fond I am of a completely different monster, specifically, and that specific monster would be Mangy-Mutt. Like, I like Mangy-Mutt. I like it. It's like he's a funny, fiery poodle with floofy fur. It's kind of like Flareon, so like I've kind of grown on Flareon purely because I like Mangy-Mutt. A Pokemon I otherwise wouldn't acknowledge is becoming tolerable for me because of a monster I actually enjoy. Some Gingy guys saying, yeah, so one day you will have a degree to be able to crap on Pokemon animation. Yeah, I will. Like, once I get a certificate in Blender in Blender 3D models and animations and get my certificate in Unity game development and game design, I'll pretty much be able to say without a shadow of a doubt how much Pokemon's animation quality sucks, and say Yokai Watch is better. Not just because I have some blind and fanboyism, but because I'll be certified to. Dark Law Delta saying Flareon has the same base attack as Machamp, Swole, Fire Creature. Yeah, I think, yeah, like, it's so stupid. Like, they memed on Flareon for so many years about it not being able to get Flare Blitz, despite that being one of the moves it really, really needs to be able to, like, perform effectively in battle. And then they finally give it Flare Blitz in recent generations. And then they take away Flare Blitz in this new Pokemon game. Like, what the hell? Why would you do that? like I've kind of commented on this before in discussions with other people, but like Pokemon is in this like really weird in between where there's not enough customization but still too much. Like Digimon and Dragon Quest monsters make it so like just about any skill that isn't a signature move can be inherited. So like monsters in general have a lot more freedom to be more usable in battle, especially in a casual playthrough. But so you don't have to worry about Pokemon not getting certain level. You wouldn't have to worry about Pokemon not getting monsters not getting certain level up moves or certain skills because you can always just inherit them some way or another. But because of Pokemon's move pool restrictions, you can't really do that. So now a lot of monsters just don't get options that would otherwise help them and actually help them in battle. And meanwhile, Yokai Watch doesn't kind of sacrifices moveset customization for just making monsters more specialized. Pretty much every monster just gets one physical attack, one magic attack, one a buff or debuff, and one ultimate, and one passive skill. But because of that, pretty much every monster is unique in some way. Like, sure, you can't really give a monster like elemental coverage options like you can in Pokemon, but like when you do that in Pokemon, you just encounter a lot of problems. Like for example, like Flareon not getting Flare Blitz for absolutely no reason. Like, what's the point of all that customization if I can't customize good strong Pokemon on being able to use good strong moves? Some Gingy guy saying, yeah, Persona is the best example in my head. You can teach any move to any Persona, you just need patience and to be smart. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei games, which also include Persona, also pretty much do what Digimon and Dragon Quest monsters do, and how pretty much anything that isn't a signature skill can be inherited. So, like, you don't have to worry about certain monsters not getting certain skills, just inherited. Dark Law Delta saying, I already liked Caesar, but Heart Gold, Soul Silver / Legends make me appreciate Scyther as a standalone. Yeah, like, you mean like Technician Scyther with like Quick Attack and Swords Dance and Wing Attack or Aerial Ace and all that stuff? Yeah, like, Scyther is kind of an interesting thing. Like you're especially like I think it's more like in newer games, because they actually gave it options, you can more reliably use it effectively, at least in a playthrough, or at least just for fun or anything. Because like in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, even if you could catch a Scyther in the Safari Zone from its low rates, like all it gets is normal moves, so you can't really make use. So why not just use the stronger Tauros if you wanted that? Dark Law Delta saying, yep, plus U-turn from Bugsy early is just wow, big number. I wish Pokemon games let you see damage numbers like you do in other RPGs. That makes it more satisfying to see the damage you're doing. Like you feel like you're progressing. Jeremiah HEV saying, Yokai Watch online community, besides from Japanese streams and player base, the online community is dead. Like I'm in a server with a bunch of Yokai Watch guys, and they mostly just talk about other things and the odd Yokai Watch stuff when they can. But like they do bring up like all the mobile game events and we watch the and they post screenshots from the new anime RAWs that people upload, and I really like that. Like, there's some really funny moments in the newer Yokai Watch anime. I haven't kept up with it for a while, but like, there's plenty of episode build-up that I probably should. Like, the reason I don't is because it's on Daily Motion, which is like a real hassle to watch on mobile. compared to like PC. Some Gingy guys saying, "Alright, I gotta go. See ya, guys. Have a good stream. Thanks for showing up, some Gingy guy, and thanks for being part of the conversation." It's seriously been like 2 hours already. I wasted half the stream on a stupid defog puzzle that I couldn't get past because they didn't tell me where I was supposed to go. But that's what I get for trusting the stupid quest marker. It's fine. I got time anyway. And it's not. Plus, it's not like it's a school night or work night for me or anything, so I'm free to keep streaming this for a while. Got to make sure to drink plenty of water because like I often don't talk this much, so like gotta keep my mouth all wet and moisturized so I don't dry out and get some sore throat or anything. But really, I appreciate all you guys coming here and listening to me angrily rant about how much I love Pokemon games by saying how bad they are. Crazy Rex saying moist. Yep. Moist as a morning dew. Okay, the Pokemon Center is different music at night. I didn't know that. That's a cute little touch. Or maybe that's just this one town, I don't know. Dark Cloud Delta is saying, "Oh yeah, Game Freak can't seem to understand defensive ice type doesn't work. Avalug's new form." Okay, so they gave it a new form and it's a defensive ice type as usual, and defensive ice types as usual don't work. How unsurprising. Alright, what do I got here? Yeah, this is still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. Like, a lot of that has to do with, like, I think the problem with the defensive ice type is more like the fact that, of how horribly unbalanced Pokemon's elemental system is. Like pretty much all the more like the metagame defining types are Steel and Fairy, which have a ton of really good resistances, as opposed to type elements like Bug, which or Normal, which really don't have anything. And then you have Ice, which also has nothing and takes neutral damage from almost everything, and super effective damage from a lot of metagame types like fighting coverage or fire coverage. Finally, we get a rock move on our Rhyhorn. Good. Dark Cloud Delta saying it's... Oh, wait. Crazy Rex saying, "Get National Dex and you can play the DS version music." Okay, neat. I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't have that as a feature from the beginning, but, like, okay. Jeremiah HTV saying, "I'm inspired by Spoilerina, and I'm here to say the Grass Cat will stand on 2 legs, and the new game will have have a bad post game. I would be genuinely surprised if neither of those things happened. Watch the no. Here's an idea. Watch the make the grass cat stand on two legs, but they give it a really curvy feminine design that opens up a ton of fur affinity accounts. So they're fine with it standing on two legs. Jeremiah HEV, or no, Dark Law Delta saying, it's like they understood and solved the issue with Alolan Ninetales, then ignored making variants of her. Speedster support ice types work, but walls don't for ice. Dark Law Delta saying level 42 for, if I recall, for Rhydon. Thanks. That'll be useful. What's in here again? Nothing. Or at least nothing I can really use right now. Alright, this is Uxie Mesprit Azelf story related junk. Oh. Okay, I got surf. Water coverage, yay. Like, that's actually another thing, like, with regarding Pokemon's moves and skills and skill set distribution. Like, even if you can customize it, you're usually going to default towards the stronger options anyway. Like, if you can afford to run Thunderbolt or Volt Switch, why would you not use those instead of things like Zap Cannon, or if you can, you know, or Thunder Shock. Like, a lot of moves are just strictly better, so, like, even if you can customize them, you're just going to end up using the same moves anyway, like Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Fire Blast. The only reason people use Focus Blast is because Aura Sphere doesn't have any good distribution. Then you have Brave Bird, sometimes Drill Peck. Not a lot of options to really use Power Gem, even though that's like the best special rock move. Then you usually also default to like Stone Edge or a Rock Slide, and Earthquake, of course. All that customization, and yet you're just going to end up using option. 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up using those at the end anyway. Jeremiah HEV saying in the new game there's going to be a glitch that will make it so you can beat the game in 10 minutes. Totally legit, no fooling. Just like Red, Blue, Yellow, huh? I wouldn't be surprised if that ended up being in the launch, just like this game, and then they have to update it after people discover it. Alright, where am I going again? Anyway, I should probably check the quest mapper that I'm not supposed to trust. Okay, so it's back to Heart. Okay, so now I have to go back to Hearthome so I can beat Fantina. So I have to beat the Ghost Gym Leader lady. Alright, that should really be easy, because like I have Honchkrow, I've got Gengar. I honestly really wish I could get Slackoth right now. I love Slackoth. And then just have it teach a Night Slash, level up for slacking, use a normal Pokemon against all those ghosts with a dark move. That would be nice. Or maybe Tauros with Brutal Swing. I wouldn't mind using Tauros just for the fun of it. Do I have to go all the way through that defog section again? I probably will have to. Do I have... Actually, now that I think about it, do I have any repels? I need to see. That way I don't have to suffer as much going with all those random encounters and stuff. Yes, I do have some repels. Might as well make use of them. I forgot that they have the marts as separate buildings in this remake. Okay, thank you, random NPC, for telling me that there's an actual mart here. Though it wouldn't have hurt them to put a little mart sign in front of it or something, you know, to like indicate that instead of having to talk to a random NPC to figure that out. And more balls. Wait. Okay, Dark Lord Delta's saying, I'll look it up, but I'm pretty sure Rhyhorn family naturally should get Earthquake. I'm pretty sure they should too. Thanks, man. Dark Lord Delta's saying, also saying, Glasses Man can... Glasses Man can give a choice specs, but it's time specific if I recall correctly. Okay, all I got was some wise glasses right now. Alright, now we gotta get through this fog again. Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, repel. So maybe I won't have to suffer through those random encounters. Let's see, where is it? Wait, no. Ah, here we are. There we go. Oh yeah, I should be able to oh wait, I won't really be able to get anywhere with them because I don't have waterfall yet. Or can I? If I didn't wait. Alright, we gotta go all the way south again just to get all the way to Hearthome City. I guess I didn't battle these trainers yet. Jeremiah HEV saying, I'm the same Jeremiah on YouTube and I can't wait for the new videos you'll make. Videos like that competitive Yokai Watch video was so good. Why, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It really makes me happy to hear that people really love that video. I put a lot of effort into it, so I'm really glad it paid off. Like I just got really sick of morons trying to act like Yokai Watch's battle system has no depth to it. So like, if you want something done right, guess you got to do it yourself. Dark Cloud Delta saying, well, no choice specs for you. Oof. Rhyhorn gets Earthquake at 45. Okay, so I'm pretty sure if I like say I'm sure I can overlevel by that time anyway. Shouldn't be a problem. I'm sure I can be plenty overleveled to get that good move on a Pokemon with a high attack stat and ground stab. Plus, if I can get a protector by that time, it'll hit even harder. Alright, here we are, all the way to Hearthome City. Now I can beat the next gym leader and move on. Yeah, I should probably change up my team though first. And like, since the gym leaders actually have decent teams for like no reason, I might as well bring my best Pokemon for these. Not taking any chances and bring the strong Ghost and Dark type. Crazy Rex just saying, I just finished slathering honey on all the trees, now to wait 6 hours, lol. Engaging gameplay, right? All that for just a rare encounter? Like, that's one of those rare encounter systems I would argue is kind of terrible. 8 plus... Let's see, 8 plus 7... 15. Basic math. I should probably go back and, like, beat those trainers at least for the XP, but, whatever. Let's just beat this girl. What does she want? 12 plus 28, 40. Why do people complain about this gym again? Or maybe it's because I'm actually good at math. Or at least math was always my strongest subject. 3 times 13, that's 39. Jeremiah HEV, I wish Pokemon... Dark Law Delta saying, Rhydon/Rhyperior get Earthquake at level 47. Okay, so... not that far off anyway. So might as well just evolve them for the power and then get the better move later. The first room's answer was 15, I'm pretty sure. Yep, here we are. That was easy. Why do people complain about this gym? Or maybe I'm just good at math and I memorized that pretty well. Oh ho 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 ho. Yeah. Yeah, contests are interesting, but too bad you had to cut those features. Do they bring up contests in Legend Arceus' lore? That would be interesting if they did. Alright, here's the stupid balloon. Let's kill him. Is he? Okay. I was afraid she was gonna go for something else. I kinda wish I had Hypnosis right now. Jeremiah HEV, I wish I wish Pokemon scaled with your level, or a level cap like you can only level up to 20, you fight 17, 18, 19, 20 in an extra mode or something. Yeah, Pokemon's level scaling is kind of weird. Pretty much any other game just handles the whole thing better. Just by making the level growth in general slow and making you work for your levels, really. I saved beforehand in case she does something stupid that gets. Yeah, this probably isn't good. And it's at a higher level too, so it's probably faster than me. And it's okay. It's using Shadow Claw. What? Okay. And you're dead. Like, considering my last few instances with the gym leaders, I was expecting these to be a lot harder. Like, if I get a scary face off on this, like she shouldn't be able to do anything, because then she can't outspeed any of my stuff. Oh wait, that thing makes it disappear. Oh, and it's faster too. Here's a little surprise. Actually, I can't do anything right here, so this was probably not a good idea. Well, actually I can. Oh, she can't confuse me, but I can confuse her. Oh wait, she has Dazzling Gleam. That's not good. Stop avoiding it. And now you can't do anything about that. Okay, now you have it. Now you have Magical Leaf. I forgot this thing could learn Magical Leaf. But at least that means she can't use Dazzling Gleam on my Honchkrow. I probably should have taunted it. That's not good. And it hurts itself. And you're dead. I did it. I'm not sure if I want to replace anything with that, since because I've got more physical. It hits harder physically anyway, and gets better physical moves. So I'm just not going to bother with that. Though I could go mixed, but like maybe I don't know. Crazy Rex saying, it's okay, you can re-challenge trainers later with Poketch thing. Dark Law Delta saying, not sure, the Platinum puzzle was far worse due to dim lights. Crazy Rex saying, there's an NPC that will teach/reteach moves to your Pokemon, so if you catch a Pokemon at 50, you can teach it the moves you want that it can use, kind of like when you use HMs. It's in Dark Law Delta saying, it's in Pistoria, if I recall. Needs heart scales, Crazy Rex smile emoji. That's how I evolve some Pokemon too. Oh, okay. Like once I get to that point where I can reteach things, I'm gonna get hypnosis on my Gengar again, so I can exploit Scary Face. So I can exploit Scary Face, Hypnosis, and Hex. Dark Cloud Delta saying there's a shocking lack of quality Fantina artwork of a certain kind. yeah. I really like dresses like hers that pretty much that are relatively tight around the chest area and show off the cleavage, and yet so it's interesting how there's very little artwork involving that, as you said. Alrighty, I think that's a pretty good stopping point. Getting another badge. So after I talk to her, I'm gonna heal up my team and call it a day for after that. Probably gonna play some other games to recuperate from the amounts of anger this game gave me. So let's just find a Pokemon Center, the Pokemon Center real quick. Where the hell is the Pokemon Center around here again? There it is. Dark Cloud Delta saying, thanks for the stream. Fog sucks, glad they never brought it back. Me, after this experience, yeah, I'm glad they never brought it back too. Though it also wouldn't hurt to have, like, instead of bringing something back, it would be nice to have in the first place? An actually decent quest mapper, so I don't waste an hour on that nonsense. Alright, so I'm gonna save here. I'll back up the stream to my YouTube channels, my alternate YouTube channels, so anybody can go back and watch it. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciated you. Really appreciated the audience. Happy to have people listen to what I have to say. You have a good night. You sleep well. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Have a lovely day. Jeremiah HEV saying, hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great day, man. Have the best day ever.